Welcome back to Booze and the Rocks, where we make cocktails for everyone. My name is David Edwards, and do you want jalapenos or cucumbers or both? Let's get into it. It's great to have every one of you back here, friends. Welcome back to Margarita Monday. Today we are making a spicy cucumber jalapeno margarita. Now we get the fire and the heat and the flavor of the jalapeno with a little bit of cucumber. Now, in case you didn't know, this is an English cucumber. Use whatever cucumber you want, and you'll get to adjust the amount of cucumber based on the type and flavor of the cucumber you have, because this is your cocktail after all. So the first thing you need is your shaking glass, and we're gonna put that off to the side because the second thing we need is a knife. So what we'll do is we'll grab our jalapeno and we will cut 4 slices. And we're gonna put 3 of them directly in the glass right now. Like so. And we will cut a 4th one for our garnish and put that right there. The next thing you need is your cucumber. What I'm going to do is I'm just gonna cut off the tip because you don't need the tip. And we're just gonna use 4 little pieces because this is a thinner cucumber. Grab your muddle. And what we want to do is we actually want to pulverize these. We want to totally mix these up and get the juices out of the jalapeno and the cucumber, like so. Now this will get pulverized even more when we shake the cocktail, so it doesn't have to be perfectly fine. We just have to get those juices out, flowing and mingling with the flavors. So the first thing you want to do is grab then your tequila of choice. In this case, I'm using a Reposado Tequila. This is a nice simple tequila that's, for its price point, is very, very good, and you can't go wrong with it. So we're gonna use 2 ounces or 60 milliliters. The next thing that you want is a little bit of orange liqueur. In this case, I'm using Pierre Ferrand Orange Curacao. This is a drier orange Curacao. If you want something a little bit sweeter, you could use a triple sec or Cointreau, or even if you wanted to adjust the flavor, you could even go with something like a Grand Marnier. And we're gonna use 1/2 ounce or 15 milliliters. Oh yeah. Put that back there. Now we wanna get our sweetener. We're gonna use 100% pure agave syrup. Now you could use simple syrup if you wanted, or even some honey. However, you're going to get different flavors, and I personally feel that the agave syrup has a much better mixing part with the tequila. The other thing that you need to know is that agave syrup is twice as sweet as simple syrup. So you're gonna wanna start with a slightly lower amount, and we're gonna use 1/4 ounce here. Oh yeah. Grab some ice. And what we'll do is we will shake this for about 15 seconds. However, first we're gonna put this off to the side and grab our lime, because I forgot to do this. Chop your lime in half. And what we need is 15 mils or 1/2 ounce. Now we can shake it with some ice. Slap your tin on there, make sure you have a nice good line, that'll get the seal. Give it a flip and shake it hard with a smile. Smack that off with the strength of 1,000 jalapenos. Not that you need them. Put that there. Grab your glass of choice. In this case, I'm using a rocks glass. And what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of lime, and we are going to rim 1/2 glass with the lime juice, and we're gonna add salt to that half of the rim. The next thing we need is some fresh ice. Grab your glass full of stuff, because my brain just shut down for about 10 seconds, even though I know I'm making a cocktail here after all. And we're gonna fine strain this because we wanna get out the little bits of jalapeno and the cucumber pieces. Look at that, a beautiful greenish color. Now, grab your cucumber. you get to play with your cucumber again. So what we'll do is grab a wide peeler and we will peel down twice on your cucumber. Now this will give us a nice thin little cut, and we're gonna roll the cucumber like so. Take your pin, put it through there like so, put the green pepper, the jalapeno pepper underneath, and now put it like so on your glass. Simple, easy, perfect. So the first things you immediately smell are a little bit of the cucumber and the jalapeno. Let's give this a taste first without the salt. Oh, that's really good. You get an immediate hit of the fire. It's not overly sweet. The heat builds just a little bit and then it settles, and that's part of the cooling effect of the cucumber. The initial bang of heat and the initial cooling. Perfect, easy to drink. Let's try it with some salt now. Now the salt just livens this up just a little bit. The fire is a little bit more intense now. So no matter which way you like it, salty or not salty, this is exactly what you need for a really good cocktail. Oh. What I am going to do is I'm going to put the ingredients and the method of how to make this down in the description down below. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. And if you'd like to help support the channel, please check us out at patreon.com/booze-on-the-rocks, because every little bit helps us to bring these videos to you. You have a great day. So the first thing you need to do is grab your cucumber. And today we are going to have a twist of epic proportions. No, welcome back to Booze on the Rocks, where we make cocktails for everyone. My name is David Edwards, and today I'm going to jail for playing with my fruits.